Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Luke, the Bushwhackers. So we have the Bushwhackers in the game, and Luke is this month's chase. He is a new gen powerhouse. He has two links. The Bushwhackers link, receive 80% less damage from any colored gems. Be looking for my tag video featuring that. And the new gen link, gems do 10% more damage. He has two gears. The first gear is normal gear, is just the Bushwhacker gear, and the second one gives +2 yellow move points. I do not have the gear for this video, do not. You get the gear in the final milestone of the MLC contest. Luke is a coach. He is a Protect Gem Reduction coach. At 7k, Powerhouse only will reduce the strength of your opponent's Protect Gems by 70%. That's pretty strong. Very situationally useful. So let's take a look at Luke. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 builds for you guys. I'm going to have my normal 3-star, 4-star, and then 3 different 5-star builds. And then going to loop back and take a look at this one, but what it would be like with the gear. I'm going to simulate what it would be like with the gear and no coaches to give you guys a better idea. So we're going to start off with the battering ram. 13 red MP finisher. Deal 125,000 damage and choose 7 gems to destroy and pin the opponent. Falling hip toss. 9 MP yellow, deal 35k damage and destroy 8 random red gems. The pin bar will not move. Springboard twisting elbow drop, deal 37k damage and choose 4 gems to make into red gems. So this first time around, I'm not going to talk about what he would be like with the gear, just how you would play him this way without the gear. So keep that in mind. When I loop back around at the end to show you with the gear, we'll cover that then. For the entourage, we're going to run with Akam. 4 more yellow MP to start, and we get to choose 1 extra red. Batista, mine isn't 9k yet. If he was, we'd get an extra red MP. But 45% more red move damage, making that finisher 182,000. We have Typhoon here for red gems, do 15% more damage. And blast gems do 25, although that doesn't apply here. And then X-Pac to charge red moves faster. So let's get out here and take a look. I'm going to go against Vader because I don't have any tour perks or straps. And Vader doesn't have any of either as well. There is no monthly bonus for Luke yet either. So this is by far the most accurate look I can give you. So normally, the choose would be ready turn 2 with a match with perks. Don't have that luxury, so I need a yellow match to get it ready, and I do not have it, so I will just take some reds. Do get the yellow match this time around. So we're going to use the pin bar doesn't move. Pretty strong move. Get to destroy a bunch of reds. Now since the finisher is full, I'm going to hold off on the other choose move because there's not very many yellow gems on the board. See if there's some cascades we can potentially make. That's actually not gonna, because that's gonna go there. Not a lot. Not the best looking choose move opportunity ever. So I guess we'll just do that. Choose destroy rather. 268k damage there, not too shabby. Vader is gonna kick out. I would run him either Takedown or Fury. Fury wouldn't be bad since you're destroying a lot of gems. And Takedown wouldn't be bad since the finisher is pretty big. General's orders would definitely help recycle. That's break 3 red, get 3 yellow. That would be the plate I would use on him for this build. It would make recycling a breeze. 2 words for you would be pretty decent as well. Here's where X-Pac will come in handy since we need to get 10 to charge it up. Let's see if we don't cause a pin, though. Nah, we did. But we'll be able to finish him off next turn. This moveset, to be honest, really needs the gear to be very viable. It's just too slow otherwise. Should have taken the red match, but I'll be okay. Finisher does hit very nicely, though. Alright, so without the gear, this really isn't my favorite moveset at all. With gear, it gets very, very good. That's why we're going to loop back to it. So 4-star moveset. This one is pretty interesting. I really like the 4-star move, which is the shoulder breaker. It's very similar to Butch's 4-star move, which if you watched that preview, you know I like that move a lot as well. So we're going to bring the shoulder breaker in, the fake out clothesline in, and the leg drop in. All new moves. These ones are a lot lower charge. Shoulder breaker, deal 3k damage and gain 4 red MP. Only costs 1, so it's every turn you're getting 4 red MP. Fake out clothesline, deal 57k damage and make all yellow gems into blast gems. And then the leg drop, 6 MP green, deal 17k damage and destroy 7 random yellow gems. So the idea behind this is you load the fake out and then hit the leg drop and blow up all those blast gems. So entourage we're going to run is we're going to run steel for more green MP. Unfortunately, because I don't have perks, that low charge 6 MP move won't be ready turn 1. It has to be turn 2. And just for fun, we're going to go dual MP trainers, and we are going to use Butch for 4 more red MP. That gets the fake out clothesline ready right away. And then we're going to keep Typhoon in for red and blast gem damage. And we're going to bring Ray in for blast gem damage. Because you're destroying 7 random yellows if they're on the board, boss plate is potentially in play. And then the name is escaping me for the Christmas plate here, the break green, get red. That would definitely help with recycling a little bit, although generally once it's going you probably won't need it too much. So let's take a look here. I would definitely run double fury with this. You could probably somewhat make a case for takedown or armor, but double fury is definitely the way I would go for this build set. So this will fill the red right away. We do have a lot of yellow on the board, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this. This cluster right here is going to be good damage, so... So that, now we have a choice. I could wait one more turn and fill up the rest of those yellows. Ooh, I have a 5 match. So we'll definitely do it that way. Very nice. This is going to hit for big damage. So this is a lot of fun. Low charge moves. With this 1 MP move, this would be very good for Showdown. Getting 4 red MP every turn, plus if you got a match. And with the tag link, the Bushwhackers are going to be difficult to deal with in Showdown, I think, for a lot of cards. Now we get to hit this and cause massive destruction. Very nice. You can see we'll be ready to go next turn again. Do it all over again. And end the match. This would be what I would use for Showdown. Probably this exact set, actually. But then instead of MP trainers, would buff like gem damage and maybe move probably gem damage all the way. And then just run with double fury. Or if I was using the tag link, then I would probably go double armor. But this should be really good for Showdown. Okay, now we get to start having some fun. The 5-star move is awesome. And there's a lot of potential for builds here. First one we're going to look at is me getting the finisher turn 1, even without perks. Obviously, it won't be nearly as buffed as it could other ways. There's a lot of different ways you could run this. You could go for turn 2, put Batista in there. Also, once perks start getting in play, that could potentially make a difference too. We're going to keep the shoulder breaker in. And then the 5-star move is the back breaker rack. It's a 9 MP red move. And we're going to go back to the finisher, which is that battering ram. So the back breaker rack, 9 MP red, deal 54k damage and choose 4 gems to make into cross break gems. That's pretty awesome. We're going to go double red MP, Sting and Butch. And we're going to bring Cena in, Zombie Cena, for that extra cross break gem. So we're choosing 5. And we're choosing 7 to destroy. Really, really, really good. And I'm going to continue showing you guys Vader because I don't have perks or straps, so this is legitimately equal footing. If you factor in strapped guys and stuff, this is what he would look like. So he's going to be really good. Really good card. Even without the gear. Okay, so we get to choose 5, and if you do this number, like a diagonal, you don't leave a lot left. Basically, just the 4 corners is the only thing that gets left. And you can destroy 2 of those with the finisher. So you only miss 2 gems and you clear the whole board. And it doesn't really matter. We'll take the green ones, though. Nice little cascade. So right away, 370k on turn 1. And Vader can't kick out. Really like that build set. I would probably... You could double Fury it because you're blowing up the whole board. That would certainly make sense. You could also take down it to buff that finisher. I guess it would depend which one you had the percentage, tier 4 or 5. Move damage red metal. You know, if you had one for takedown, use takedown. If you had one for fury, use fury. Next version of that, we're going to run pretty much the same thing, except we're going to take the finisher out and put that fake out clothesline in. This one is really, really fun. You're doing a lot of blowing up on the board. And the benefit to this is we don't need Sting in there. So we can put Slick Rick. You could use Batista too. For more gem damage. Batista would be move damage. Everything else is going to stay the same. Because you're blowing up the board, boss plate would be fine. Also, the Christmas plate, that's what I always call that one, would be useful in case there's not enough red for some reason to recharge the reds. So all the yellow gems are going to be blast gems, and then we're still going to choose 5 cross breaks. So again, you're pretty much blowing up the whole board. Just depends how you want to do it. And where your match is. Let's do this row break here. That'll get that blast gem. We'll go this one. We want to get this one. Definitely want to get those. And let's do this. Most of the board, nice little cascade, plus now we have Slick Rick for gem damage. No finisher damage though, so 305,000. Again, he can't kick out. I think I like the first build a little bit more. This one is lower charge, so easier to recycle. Double Fury, again, potentially all of these also, keep in mind double armor if you're going to show down with Butch. Okay, so this last one, this is the one I was telling you about. We're going to loop back, and I'm going to set him up as if he was built with no coaches, and he had the gear. And I'll show you what I mean. So that gear would, adding 2 yellow MP essentially makes the choose move into a 6 MP move. So that would be turn 1 in feud with perks, the choose. And the non-moving pin bar would be 1 short, but you would run Batista with that, and at 9k he gives 1 red MP, so that would make no, that wouldn't make it ready, but you'd have to do a row break. I'll show you what I mean when we get in there. Okay. So we've already seen these moves. It's the finisher, the not move the pin bar, destroy 8 gems, and then the choose move. So we're gonna go 2 yellow MP trainers in Akam. He gives 4. And Shamrock gives 2 and 1 red, so that would simulate Batista's 1 red. And the yellow, 2 yellow simulates the gear. And then we need 45% move damage to also simulate Batista, so we're gonna go with Gooker and Snoop, and that'll give 45% red move damage. So this is what he would look like with the gear and no coaches. Also, I still don't have tour perks, so I won't be ready turn 1. This choose move would be ready turn 1 in a feud with gear, regardless of perks. And keep in mind, this would be without coaches, so you would be able to add coaches to it to get this. So feud, normally this would be turn 1, and what you would do, I will show you because I won't have it next turn. Okay. So to get the not move the pin bar ready, you just need to make a row break and pick up a yellow like that. Also in feud, a 4 match is worth a lot more. I don't think that I'll probably cause a pin here. Yeah. And it wouldn't have been quite enough to load the finisher, but keep in mind, we do have the not move the pin bar, so I could have played that better and played for this to get to the finisher, if that makes sense. I just could have made the row break and then used the not move the pin bar, so I could have played that better. Now we have the finisher, and we're going to get some yellows, which we need to recycle. All the yellows. Perfect. I'm going to run this one once more. And play this a little bit better for you guys. This is what I should have done the first time. And then we can put these reds, since we know they're not going to move the pin bar, in a way that can potentially make some cascades. Yeah. So you see I made a yellow, and I got one more to go in, so it actually made a row break. And blues right here. So you can do some really creative stuff with the not move the pin bar. Which is good because I was one short of filling it. And you could also do a wild card and then do a match and get an extra turn. So there's a lot of stuff you can do once you start thinking about it. So I'll play another one. Also keep in mind in Feud, you get a lot higher recharge on your matches. Usually it's +2 on a match, so we can just hit the finisher and end this. And like I said, I'm going to do one more and play it a little bit better / differently. Plates for this one, General's Order, definitely the way to go. 2 words for you would be good too. And again, keep in mind with gear, your coach slots would be open, and this is what it would look like. So we're going to do this again, and turn 2 would actually be turn 1 in Feud, so we'll try this one more go here. See if I can give you guys a better look. So I'm not going to take any yellow matches. It doesn't look like I have them anyway. Okay, so this would be turn 1 in Feud. Pin bar's in the middle, so it's a pretty good simulation of what you would see. You'd make the row break to get 1. And then we put a red here. We can get a yellow. And let's put one here. Hopefully we don't cause a pin. Perfect. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to be 1 short. That's where in a Feud it would be charged. Nice thing is we set up that yellow for some more damage. So this finisher also potentially would have been turn 1 in Feud with the MP charge. make it pretty easy to recycle the yellows here. Nice 272K on the finisher. So we need 9. That would be 9, and this will do it. So I know you have to use your imagination, but that should give you an idea of what he would play like in feud with the gear. So hopefully that's helpful, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Love to hear what you think about Luke in the comments. I think he's actually going to be really, really good. It's hard to tell because I'm doing this perkless and without the gear, but if you get the gear, this moveset is certainly viable. Even without the gear, those other cross-break choosing moves are crazy. Yeah, really good card, gear or no gear. And he's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to chase for him. I'm going to hopefully get him. So yeah, I'll do a tag video for you guys too, showing off how strong the tag link is. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there.